right in the forest. We are going to plant indigenous trees of various species. This is the Brachylinia achinsi, and this is a muhugu tree. That's the local name. The good thing about it is that it's very good for wood carving. It's hardy, not susceptible to termite attack and any diseases. And it is the main species in this region. And because of its proximity to Nairobi and also Machakos, it was really disseminated in terms of cutting for wood carving. Yeah, so we are trying to replace it so that at least the future generation can also have something to utilize. It's not a question of the number of trees you plant. It's a question of how many survive. Even if you planted just 10, and you make sure that all of them survive, then you will be home and dry. First of all, if a tree is grown in an open area, the most important thing is that if you can put some sort of a barrier, yeah, using the locally available materials, you protect it that way. You also need to ensure that you water it, especially very early in the morning and also in the evening, for the next 2 to 3 months. The most important areas why we plant trees offer both environmental services and products. The most critical environmental service is the production of water. You know, through infiltration, as we get rainfall, the rain percolates inside the forest, and through the rooted structure of the tree, it comes out as a spring. So the trees are very good sources of water, soil stabilizers to support agriculture. Those are the key critical things. Then, of course, the habitat for the wildlife. We have trees for food, in form of fruits. We have trees for medicinal. We have trees for timber. We have trees for production.
So what do you think are some of the drivers of forest degradation in Kenya?
The most important thing is the poverty levels. Because for a very long time, most of the basic needs in terms of firewood, in terms of fruits, are gotten from the forest. The trees, if they are not properly protected through grazing the forest, then they will hardly survive. Then the other one, which is a bit of commercial, tree loggers. The tree loggers, so the people who are in the timber business, they cut down indigenous trees, which take long time to grow. And because the way of cutting is not sustainable, is not informed by science, then they disseminate the forest. There are some areas that are prone to wildfires, and they come in and destroy the trees. Yeah. So a man is the major factor on forest destruction. Forest conservation actually starts with you as an individual. You need to appreciate the nature. You need to understand the good values and the services that the forest offers. So that's why we as Kenya Forestry Service, we have embraced this concept of community participation through structured community forest association, which are registered community organizations that live around the neighborhood of the forest. We believe and we know that these are the people who have had a very long history, very long association with their products, with their forests. So we are really bringing them on board to not only directly participate in protection, but also act as informers. They give us some intelligence information on who are these that are destroying our forest. So we think that we cannot do it on our own. We have to involve everybody, we have to involve the communities. But there are also some exotic trees that are fast growing. And this one we encourage now the farmers to grow them on their own farms at a specified specimen, which can now give them a maximum benefit within a period of 8 to 10 years. The move is to encourage the farmers, group of individuals, the private sector, to grow trees now on their own farm. And by the way, statistics has shown that tree growing is more profitable than most of the agricultural crops, apart from tea, which is exported, and coffee. Somebody fetched an average of 3 to 4 million within just 1 hectare of land. Something maize cannot give you. If we have to achieve 10% tree cover or 15% tree cover, then the land is with the farmers. And these are the farmers that we want to target, because the gazetted government forest is overstretched. It will never expand anymore because nobody is willing to give out his land. So the future of forestry in this country is in the farmlands.